And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome. You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to Koi Place Tarot. My name is Koi, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. Just as the quick announcements, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That way, when the videos pop out or posts are made, we can see what cards are trying to say to you. Also, if you're interested in individual reads, one-on-ones with me, be sure to check out the link on main, message me, email me directly, and yeah, let's set that up, okay? I'd be happy to do a read for you. What we're looking at right now in this round of reads is going to be your career read for the month of January. I know we started off very strong at the beginning of the year, post New Year, with the first and last, and it was just very interesting for every single sign because there was just such grandiose things that people were aiming for, and basically what they wanted to pursue. Now, let's head more towards a career path, asking what opportunities, ventures, and partnerships can we make to pursue the things that we want to with the labor and time given. As a preamble to the read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, even when it gets difficult, understand that I, as your tarot card reader, I'm not here to misguide you, mislead you. That's not why I put so much effort into trying to make things work out here, right? We're just trying to have a conversation, and hopefully, from doing so, when we lay out all the cards on the table, good or bad, rain or sunshine, we come to some sort of solace and agreement with each other, right? So follow along with me in your career read today, Virgo. We're going to start in a time-based orientation, so past, present, future. And yeah, let's see what the cards say. Starting with your past. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Virgo in this career read. What is held in the past orientation, or what was for Virgo in their career read today? Ooh. Well, that didn't hit the table, so I cannot take. What are the cards that we need to see, please, for Virgo in their lead today? Death, the card of Scorpio. Okay, so what do we have to put to an end? Star, the card of Aquarius. Five of Swords. Okay. You know, we took the rough route, didn't we? Oh gosh. I don't necessarily read that as bad. Here's why. Normally, this is a card that has so much fear and anxiety, largely from, horror media and misconceptions of what the tarot deck actually means. We'll eventually get to this card in the Learn With Me series. Just check it out in the playlist section. But yeah, death. We had to put something to an end. Now, originally, we could read it as death to our hope, star, the card of Aquarius, of saying the things that we aim for, the things that we're trying to put aspiration into. But that's a little bit too easy. And so the Five of Swords, either we get rid of our inaction, our procrastination, our fear, anything that's blocking our way, or we have to get rid of this dream, right? So the past, we just had to sit with ourselves for a second and say, hey, we know exactly what we need to fix. We know what it means to actually pursue this. Are we going to, or will we not? Sometimes it is that simple. And so the conclusion that you come to, either I kill whatever desire this is and we completely eliminate it, we don't bring it up in conversation again, or I change my patterns, my active mental models, and my behaviors to get to where I know I need to go. So it was a tough reality you had to sit in, but you forced yourself to ask the tough questions, Virgo. So I do appreciate that. Now in your present. What of the here and now? Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Virgo in this career read. What of the what is? Good. Clean, simple. I like it. Eight of Cups. Okay. Tell me why. Why did we choose to leave it behind? Oh, okay. Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity presented itself. Right. The Ten of Cups. Okay, that's good. That's really good. At first, I was like, oh, why are we giving up on our hopes and our dreams? No. Something presented itself where you didn't have to hesitate. In other words, whatever decision that you're making right now or gearing up for, Virgo, that Eight of Cups versus, this debate that you had in the past, we're not debating, we're just doing it, right? It almost comes naturally with whatever decision has presented itself. So we could worry about, will we, won't we, of a decision we were trying to aim for in the past, or the easier thing that you did. And I really like your attitude about it. You said, no, absolutely not. I'm gonna go to a place, a space, people, an environment, etc., that makes me not have to bring up this question at all. There's a solid opportunity in your vicinity right now that gets you to where, basically, further to where you want to go. That Ten of Cups there, combining with that Ace of Pentacles, but it comes with a solid decision, believe it or not, of letting whatever anxiety you have about this go to the wayside. And I see this as a separate opportunity that doesn't have to do with either pathway, just to be totally honest. Where you want to go, your decision, but you have to walk away from something. And I think that if it's causing this much worry, just like it did, then maybe we put it for the, at the very least for now, on pause, okay? Future orientation. So those are cards that we need to see, please, in the space of the what if. For Virgo in their read, what is held in the space of the what if for Virgo in their read today? The Magician, okay, the power of manifestation, where is that going? The Hangman. And what defines that Hangman? Eight of Pentacles, because I know what I'm doing. Good, 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 good. We're trusting our voice again. As we move from, okay, I got to leave that behind. I'm not running away. I just have to make a choice that's right for me. In the future, as we go over here, it looks more like, Virgo, that yeah, some things will be rested in the balance, but I know that whatever I got, I work for, right? Any hangups that I have in the present, yeah, there's some things I just can't control. And the other things that I can, I excel in. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to worry about it. We just are here right now. And so time will tell about the things I don't have answers for. But what I do, we're going to make it work. I like that. Underneath it all, Five of Cups. Okay, so the notion of pain, sorrow, of basically the things that we feel we don't have good resolution for. That's fair. Because again, in your past, there's a big debate of a hope and will I, won't I? Right now, we're just telling ourselves it don't matter. If there's something new out there for us, some new opportunity we can pursue, we go for it. Don't look back. Next. Cards connection. Virgo connective energies, please. The bridge the gap between all time-based orientations here in Virgo's career read. We now look at the space that is held between the past and the present, or the what was and the what is. Show us cards I need to see, please, in Virgo in this read. Because I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Again, you made a very tough decision to silence the worry and just go for something, right? Something that seemed like it really put itself in the right place for you. Okay, cool. What does that mean? What does that look like? Hermit, card of Virgo. We put ourselves first. Cool. You know what? Sometimes it does look like that, and that's a good thing. But here, trusting our knowledge and our wisdom that maybe both things are not the best for me. All the hope and the anxiety and fear I have around it, but even more so, the self-sabotage that's keeping me locked in place. Neither path seems to be moving me forward, so is it really useful? Next. High Priestess, trusting our internal voice. What decision we will make will be the absolute right one. Not because we have to convince ourselves, but because it becomes naturally. And that's what I'm seeing as I head to your present. Three of Wands, being so ecstatic about what was then your future, now you're now. So in between the past and the future, Virgo, what I saw was, hey, I'm going to learn to trust my voice again. Something that should be right for me. I should not have this debate, this back and forth internally, this inner monologue that is just causing so much doubt and worry. That really shouldn't be how it is. And so that's probably why you walked away in the present, being like, at the very least, I gotta let this be because there's something really good for me right now, and we're gonna go over there and not stress. I like that. Now, what is held between the present and the future orientation for Virgo and their career read? What is held between the what is and the what if? Shows the cards we need to see please for Virgo in this read. 5 of Wands. Okay. So external conflict, I'm seeing that more as, the temptation to look back, even though it doesn't amount to much. But asking yourself, okay, did I run away? And I think that at the heart of the matter, that's going to irk you for a bit. Did I run away from a goal, or did I actually make a decision that's right for me? Next, the King of Wands. Well, we'll let reality prove that, right? The situation that's going on right now and whatever can be, should, and will be. You're putting a lot of faith out there. I can definitely commend you for it, because sometimes that's exactly how it works. Chariot, the card of Cancer. As we move forward, as we do it right, and everything hits us at once, yeah, I'll have my evidence as I live my life. It'll prove itself. Page of Swords, observation. Understanding that you don't need to have all the answers, and it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. It just got to be right now. Let my success be self-evident. No more worry, okay? Last, so you got a lot of major arcana here, so we're going to go piece by piece. Let's look at... Okay, I originally wanted to look at death, but let's look at the star first before we move. So please find the major arcana strewn across the table. We now look at the star, the card of Aquarius in this read. What of the hope? What of the light that we saw in the darkness that tried to lead us forward? Show us the cards that we need to see, please. Upon this major arcana, how we push. Okay, well, that doesn't tell me much, but it's something we were willing to try. The thing is, the reason why, okay, I'm trying to figure out the words to say this, Virgo. The reason why I'm not entirely satisfied, even as your reader for it, is because you're saying this is a grandiose hope of yours that you're toe dipping into. That level of hope and aspiration does not activate unless you are all in or all out. Right? And so, yeah, I can see why it was left in debate, because we say we want this, but don't pursue it to this maximum capacity. And so the conclusion that you had eventually becoming walking away here, why death? Why did we have to put something to an end? 10 of Swords. Because I was no better in a state of debate. Easily put, pure and simple, it didn't feel good, but hey, neither does staying still. Which one do I want more? To the Hermit down here. The Moon, the card of Pisces. And so you took a leap into the unknown. Yeah, makes sense. That eventually this will solve itself with time, but back then you just weren't in a space to make a decision about it. Cool, understand that. High Priestess, 8 of Swords. The things that I'm trying to suppress, all these emotions, all these internal doubts, they're actually what's speaking to me the loudest, right? And the loudest part being is that neither pathway might have been right for me. Right? I try to make it nice and simple for folks. I guess the conclusion that we made when we had that level of faith, trust in the unknown, the thing that we had to tell ourselves, Virgo, is that if I had to debate this much, maybe neither path was right. Because if I was so secure in it, then I would be, being able to give more of myself to it. If I wasn't secure in it at all, then I would be able to move away from it. Right now, neither pathway is doing a damn thing for me. So where do I do and where do I go? I leave it behind. Okay, well, I can get that. Next to the Chariot. 6 of Wands. We embrace all facets of the journey. Understanding that victory comes with time. And hey, I just need to be okay with making a decision. It doesn't have to be, quote unquote, the optimal or the best or the right one. It just has to be a decision. Next, the Hangman. What the right investment is will now reveal itself. You won't know until you get there, so just keep going. And to the Magician. 4 of Swords. Relax. We gave ourselves the space to have good and easier days. What does it mean to exist in comfort right now? So, in a crossing pattern, Three of Cups, the notion of will I meet the right people, have the right connections, the Sun. Yeah. It's not about what if, it's about getting ourselves right first. It'll come with time. So, resolution, real cards resolution for Virgo in this read. What is held in the space of resolution for Virgo in their career read today? Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment and its renewed prowess. Here, and I think it actually comes when we finally decide to say, okay, I'm done worrying about the decision about this. I'm bouncing, right? The Ace of Cups coming forward strong. Next, Four of Wands, the happiness of a home, the idea of a relationship. But here, I'm not really getting love vibes here, Virgo, or even, dating a coworker or something like that. I'm getting more of the sense that I deserve to be happy in the spaces that I occupy, right? I deserve to feel safe, wanted, and invited. And in doing so, this former dream of mine or the things that I debated with myself about before, neither of them are giving peace. Therefore, both got to go. That's tough, but it is a fact of life underneath it all. Lovers, card of Gemini. And here, again, more because it's a career read, I don't necessarily read it as a love read, even though there are elements of couple bonding here. The Lovers, more intentionally, I can get, and more tying it to this Ace of Pentacles and that Ten of Cups here, Virgo, I will find exactly what I'm looking for when I stop debating. My prosperity should not be a debate. It should come natural. Okay, so yeah, you move on eventually. What we got in your read today, Virgo, we come to the conclusion that something is not worth the debate anymore, and we move towards brighter horizons where we can finally walk away. And when we can look back in hindsight, hopefully more towards the future and say, yeah, it wasn't worth me stressing over. What should come naturally should not be a debate. And the things that chooses me back, my prosperity shouldn't be a debate either. That's why I see in your read today, Virgo. Hope this conversation helped. And yeah, the decision is difficult right now, but when that new opportunity comes, sprint and don't look back. See you around, okay? Take care.